Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets. Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Las Vegas Raiders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. And off we go from Vegas. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. At their own 26-yard line. This game will start with a throw on first down. The ball's deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up. That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jeanty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and 10. Here's Murray. They'll try to set up the screen to Jeanty. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Vegas.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Jeanty. Open space inside the 10. And he will score! Ashton Jeanty, touchdown Raiders. And touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. send a man in motion right. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Ty Zentner now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Pick up there of 13. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action now. It's Murray. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in.
It's a gain of 50.
What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
Raiders.
A big-time play for Vegas. 53 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Go get him, go get him.
Genty will cross the line. He is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
They're on the 34-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
That's catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
First down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Now, faking the give. Throw on the run is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying for the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
He'll drop to throw. That's down the field and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake, and anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as we take this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Keep it on the ground with Jeanty. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Quarter two begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jeanty. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Quinton Williams there to make the play.
Gets a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They'll go again with Jeanty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And he's in! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. On is Coop for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Raiders will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. And a be brought down past the 25.
The Jets take
Decent
over
field
first
position
and 10
to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. Second and inches.
It's second and inches at the 37-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
The ball carried
And that
by
one shut down
number
pretty
16.
quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll look to pick this up. Third and a yard.
And it's third down.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
On the play.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, fourth down.
And he'll have a Jets first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Slot man in motion right. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have a Jets first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down. Now give on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll go up here on second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Back to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front, and third down just became a lot tougher. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is third and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty.
The ball carried by number 68. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. He'll look to throw. going up top. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Murray going to give this up on a pop pass. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Murray. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Murray's going to throw again. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Again, it's Murray. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Raider 1st down.
To throw again is Murray. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
He'll get it inside the 20. This one in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Vegas. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Raiders move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. Big one there to start the second half. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit.
For the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Whose kick is good. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Jets nothing.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 5.
The ball carried by number 16. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. We'll try to run for it with Paul. 1st down and more inside the 40. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 24-yard line. A big-time run there by Hall. 32 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. They send a receiver in motion left. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field, trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
Finding room to the 20, and he will get into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a
They'll look to throw. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8. Good give to McCaffrey on the option. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd down and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. And the Jets have a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Jets 1st down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll set up the screen to Hall, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Down here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. Both teams is ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Look them up on a second down and 8. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down.
A.J. Cole
It's going to bring up 4th down.
For the Raiders.
Stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of 3.
He's brought down at the 31.
From the 31, here is second down and 7. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Raiders take over.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
To the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. They'll show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 29, here's second and 7. Murray is going to look to do it himself.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
Third and
1. Third and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there. And this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he pitches it. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
Great job there by the defense just stringing that play out. He just kept waiting for something to open up, but it never really did, and he had no choice but to be forced out of bounds, and he'll take a loss.
Now Murray keeping it himself. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. It's a designed run for Murray. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Younghoe Koo.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll send this one out to Hall. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And the Jets, first down. A gain of 4 yards.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing now from the gun. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. Headed left, buying time. He's going to look for the home run ball. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. He'll drop the throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. They proved much the best in this one. Again, a solid performance in all three phases of the game, and ride that